In today's class, we'll study about the assignment problem. What is assignment problem? An assignment problem is a special type of transportation problem in which the objective is to assign a number of resources to an equal number of activities so as to minimize total cost or maximize the total profit. Then we have two types of assignment problem. First one is balanced assignment problem and the second one is unbalanced assignment problem. In balanced assignment problem, the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. In unbalanced assignment problem, the number of rows is not equal to the number of columns. So in such cases, we need to add dummy row or the dummy column accordingly. Next, we'll study about the Hungarian method. Hungarian method, it is a method of solving the assignment problem. Let us know the steps to solve steps to solve. In this, we have two phases. In Hungarian method, we have two phases. Phase 1 and phase 2. In phase 1, row and column reduction will be done. In phase 2, optimization of the final problem will be found. In step 1, in the phase 1, we have two steps. Step 1, select the minimum value of each row from the entries of that row. Second step, subtract the minimum value of each column from the entries of that column. So in each and every row and in each and every column we need to do the same. Next is phase 2. Phase 2, optimization of the problem. In optimization of the problem, we have 5 steps. So in that 5 steps, we'll study about the first step now. Draw a minimum number of lines to cover all zeros of the matrix. To do this, we have two procedures. First is row scanning and the second one is column scanning. In row scanning, we will start from the first row. Start from the first row. If there are exactly 1 zero, then mark a square around that zero entry and draw a vertical line passing through that zero. Otherwise, skip that particular row. After scanning the last row, check whether all the zeros are covered with lines. If yes, go to step 2. Otherwise, do column scanning. In column scanning, what we do is start from the first column. If there are exactly 1 zero, then mark a square around that zero entry and draw a horizontal line passing through that zero. Otherwise, skip that column. After scanning the last column, check whether all the zeros are covered with the lines or not. In row scanning, we will select a square, we'll select a zero and mark a square and draw a vertical line. In column scanning, we will select a zero and mark a square and we draw a horizontal line. In the step 2, what we do is check whether the number of square marked is equal to the number of rows of the matrix. If yes, go to step 5. What is there in the step 5? Treat the solution as marked by these squares as the optimal solution. Else, go for step 3. What is there in the step 3? Identify the minimum value of the undeleted cell values. After doing that, we will get a new matrix. So we need to start the procedure accordingly. In that, in the step 2, we have 3 subpoints. One is add the minimum undeleted cell value at the intersection point of the present matrix. Then second, subtract the minimum undeleted cell value from all the undeleted cell values. And the third step is all other entries remains same. All other entries, what is there? No, those values remains same. In the step 4, what we do is we go to the step 1. After doing the step 3, we will start with the same procedure, that is row scanning and the column scanning. After doing that, if we if we get that second step, that is number of square marked is equal to the number of rows of the matrix, then we go for the step 5. Step 5 is we will find the optimal solution. All these rules will apply in solving the problem and will understand in a better way. Now consider a problem here. What is there? Solve the following assignment problem using Hungarian method. The matrix entries represent the processing time in hours. So they have given a matrix accordingly, like job is there and particular operators are there. 5 jobs are there and 5 operators are there. In the 5 jobs and the 5 operators, each processing time is given inside the matrix. Now, so firstly, we need to check whether the given matrix is balanced or not. How many rows are there? 5 rows are there. How many columns are there? 5 columns are there. So 5 rows is equal to the 5 columns. Therefore, it is a balanced assignment problem. Now we'll go for the phase 1. In the phase 1, what we do is we will do the row and column reduction. Phase 1. Okay, so for doing that, firstly we need to find the row minimum. In each and every row, we need to find the minimum value. In the first row, 7 is the minimum value. In the second, 6 is the minimum value. In the third, again 6 is the minimum value. In the fourth, again 9 is the minimum value. And the fifth, 7 is the minimum value. After finding the row minimum, we have to subtract each entries by the minimum value. Okay, so 9 minus 7 is 2. 11 minus 7 is 4. 14 minus 7 is 7. 11 minus 7 is 4. 7 minus 7 is 0. Coming to the second row, 6 minus 6 is 0. 15 minus 6 is 9. 13 minus 6 is 7. 13 minus 6 is 7. 10 minus 6 is 4. Third row, 12 minus 6 is 6. 13 minus 6 is 7. 6 minus 6 is 0. 8 minus 6 is 2. Again 8 minus 6 is 2. Coming to the fourth row, 11 minus 9 is 2. 9 minus 9 is 0. 10 minus 9 is 1. 12 minus 9 is 3. 9 minus 9 is 0. Now coming to the last row, 7 minus 7 is 0. 12 minus 7 is 5. 14 minus 7 is 7. 10 minus 7 is 3. 14 minus 7 is 7. So now it is reduced according to the rows. Now you need to check whether each and every row consists of 0 or not. Also you need to check each and every column whether it is consisting of 0 or not. First we'll check with the row. In the first row, yes, we have the 0. Second row is also having 0. Third row is also having 0. Fourth row is also having 0. And the fifth row is also having the 0 values. Now check with the column. In the first column, do we have 0? Yes, we have the 0. In the second column is also we have the 0. Third is also having 0. And fourth, we don't have any 0 there. And in the fifth column, yes, we have the 0. Now, in the fourth column, we don't have the 0. So, what we need to do is, we need to do the column reduction. In column reduction, what we do is, we consider the same matrix, the reduced matrix. Then, find the minimum value of each column. So column minimum is there. You need to check the minimum value. In the first column 0 is the minimum. Second is also 0. Third is also 0. In the fourth column 2 is the minimum value. In the fifth column again 0 is the minimum value. After finding the zeros, after finding the minimum values, we need to subtract each entry by that minimum value. After doing that subtraction, 2 minus 0 is 2. 0 minus 0 is 0. 6 minus 0 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Accordingly, all the zeros all the column minimum value where we got the 0 remains the same. And the fourth column we have 2. So 2 is there. So we have to reduce that. 4 minus 2 is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. Again 3 minus 2 is 1. Now the given matrix is completely reduced according to the row as well as the column. We need to check whether each and every row and each and every column is having 0 or not. First row is having 0. Second row is also 0 is there, and the third row is also consisting of 0. Fourth is also having 0, and fifth row is also having 0. Check with the column. In the first column is 0 is there, second is also having 0, third is also having 0, fourth is also having 0, and the fifth column is also having 0. Therefore, each and every row and each and every column consists of zeros. Now go for the phase 2. In the phase 2, what we do is we have to find the optimization. To find the optimization, we do the row scanning, column scanning, we'll mark the assignment and solve the problem. Now, so we'll do the row scanning. In the first, we have to consider the reduced matrix here. After considering, we have to check first row. First row, yes, 5 is consisting of 0. So, at the place of fifth column, we have the 0. So, 1 0 is there, we mark the 0 and draw the particular, delete the particular column. Check with the second. Yes, 1 0 is there. So, to make you understand better, I have written in the 2 steps. In only one matrix, you can mark each and everything. Okay. Okay, here. Next, job 2. For the job 2, how many zeros are there? 1 0 is there. 1 0 is marked and deleted the particular column. Now, third one, here 2 zeros are there. So, don't do any changes there. Go to next step. In the next step, fourth column, you have 1 0 is left. Mark that 0 and delete the particular column. In the fifth row, you don't find any 0. So, no need of deleting. Now, you need to check number of square marked is equal to the number of rows. How many squares are there? 1, 2 and 3. 3 rows are deleted. Here at the first row, fifth column, I have like a mark is missed. Please note that also. Okay. So, the 3 squares are marked. 3 is not equal to 5. So, you have to again reduce it. Here, now we do the column scanning. In each and every column, we need to do the scanning. So, deleted columns are kept as it is. Undeleted columns are scanned now. So, in the third column, you find 1 0. Mark that 0 and draw the horizontal line. In the fourth column, that no more zeros are left. Now, check how many squares are marked. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, number of squares are not equal to the number of rows. That is, 4 is not equal to 5. So, again what we need to do? We need to reduce, we need to find the new matrix. Like finding the new matrix means we need to obtain the new matrix according to the step 3. What is there in the step 3? Add the minimum value in the undeleted cell to the intersected points. See how many undeleted cells are there? In the third column and the fourth column, you can find 7, 2, 7, 5, 1, 1, 7, 1. These are the undeleted cell values. In this undeleted cell values, you have 1 as the minimum value. So, 1 is the minimum value. What you need to do is, you see intersecting points are 6, 7 and 2. 6, 7 and 2. At that point, you need to add the 1 with that value. That is 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. You can see here. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. The value is entered. Then, so 2 is there. The remaining undeleted cell values are 2, 4, 0, 9, 2, 0, 0, 5. Then 0, 4, 0, 7. Those values are written accordingly. No changes with that values. Then, what is the next step? Undeleted cell values should be reduced by 1 because 1 is the minimum value. So 7 minus 1 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. 5 minus 1 is 4. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 7 minus 1 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, the obtained matrix is the new matrix. So what we need to do? We need to again do for the column scanning and row scanning. We need to check, before that we need to check whether the number of rows are equal to the number of columns. Yes, number of rows are equal to the number of columns, and check whether each and every row and each and every column consist of 0 or not. Yes, each and every row and each and every column consist of 0. After doing that, you have to do for the phase 2, that is row scanning and column scanning should be done. In the firstly, we do the row scanning. Row scanning, if you do the row scanning, in the first row, at the 5th position, we have 1 0. 1 0 is that, mark that 0 and delete the particular column. Go for the second. Yes, 1 0 is that, delete the mark that and delete the particular column. Go for the third row. Third row, you have 2 zeros, so skip that. And fourth row, you have 3 zeros, skip that. Fifth row, you have only 1 0 left, mark that 0 and delete that particular column. Now do the column scanning. So the undeleted columns are 2 and 3. Now we do the column scanning. In 2 and 3, we check how many zeros are there. In second column, you have 1 0, mark that 0 and delete the particular row. Go for the third. So in the third column, we were having 2 zeros. Among the 2 zeros, 1 0 is deleted and another 1 0 is left. So mark that 0 and draw a horizontal line. So this completes. Okay, so now you need to check how many squares are marked.